Hey guys, so Fusion XYZ Festival is going to happen like a little while after the Beast King Festival or whatever, so yeah, ban list is always really disgusting to look through. I can't really tell what got banned, if anything got banned at all, right? What got banned? Kelos, and Winda, and Garura as well. Well, you know what that means. Deck building time. And so they hit tier, it looks like, and that's about it. I don't think I saw anything else in, like, limited or anything. They might have banned some random generics, but as always, this is a good staple just for these events. Usually, well, there would be, like, a deck that's, like, super played. And this actually has a really big usage, actually, for this event, so... If you notice the first part of this event, Fusion. Well, here's a card you can't do anything about that's going to get super played. So, Super Poly at 3. If your opponent has it and is playing it, what can you do against this? Well, going first or second, Super Poly does, like, not really do anything to you until you have monsters on the field. They can't use, like, cards from your hand, you know? So before you get your play started and your opponent has a set, you cannot actually do Prohibition Declare Super Poly, but what you can do, because this is Super Poly, indeed, right? What we can do is, let's say you are playing a Dark deck, considering, like, Garura is actually banned, though. Like, you can just declare either Triffy Overtum, or you can declare Starving Venom, as to not get, like, Super Polyed, assuming that's, like, their only target. You can also call, like, Mud Dragon, if that's relevant to you. But if you're going first, you can easily just declare Super Polymerization, and your opponent would need back row removal first before they can Super Poly you, at the very least. And that's always good. And of course, Super Poly is good in of itself. If your opponent is not playing like Prohibition like I would be, then boom, activate Super Poly. Your entire board is gone and you could not do anything about it, pretty much, right? Garura being banned means not that much, actually, but whatever. One of the somewhat good decks that can abuse Super Poly, like one of the two, I guess, is... Well, actually, right now, I guess there would be 3. So, we have Zombie World, we have Clockwork Knights, right? So, Clockwork Knight as well. All face-up monsters become machine, and then that should allow for, like, some funnies with, like, Cyber Dragon. How many Cyber Dragons can we abuse? Is it just Chimera Tech Fortress, or is there something else? Do anything? Well, going first, this is still not bad anyways, because you can still use Super Poly on turn 2, assuming you have a Cyber Dragon monster on field. And some of the monsters copy Cyber Dragon on the field, right? Yeah, Cyber Dragon hurts, so that would count, and then boom, your entire board suddenly becomes this monster, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Well, that's a little bit painful, if that were to happen, I guess. Are there any generic machine monsters you can make? I don't think there are, right? You do anything generic here? None of these look generic. So... Okay, that's his Roid. No. Ancient Gear, just check him, check him. 2 machine monsters with the same name. That's not gonna happen, right? A machine monster and a dinosaur monster. That's not happening. Okay, you should be pretty good. As long as your opponent doesn't have a Cyber Dragon, it looks like there, as far as I can tell, there's no, like, machine fusion monster. Like, for example, Dragon Necro. Requiring 2 zombie fusion monsters, so if Zombie World is on the field, all monsters will be considered zombies, allowing them to super poly any of your monsters, regardless of what they are, right? And that's pretty strong, I guess. Alongside this, there is, of course, Layer of Darkness. This is probably the 3rd deck. Wait, why is Layer banned? Well, I didn't notice this, but I guess There are 2 lists that can do this type of play against you. Why is Layer banned? No clue. It is kind of like somewhat a fusion deck, but it's more a control deck. So, okay, I guess. It's not even like that floodgatey. Alright, is Benkei legal? Come on. Wait, what? Benkei is not legal. Ah, that's funny. Is it? Or did I spell it wrong? Maybe I did spell it wrong. Benkei. Benkei? What? What? So, isn't Benkei like a dark? And probably a warrior? See? Oh, it is banned. I did spell it wrong though. Benkei. They banned Benkei. Alright. Well, while we're here. This ban? Well, those filters are wrong. Outlook is legal. Cool, I guess. I mean, I guess, right? Outlook is still fusion, I guess, so. Cool. Not really a big deal. Oh, but Pearly is pretty legal too, right? Because spelling. Pearly? No, there's no E at the end, right? Pearly. Wait, what? Am I crazy or are cards missing? Yes. Expertly Noir is banned, but that's about it. Okay. Rare, but finally they hit like an archetype that they just released, like a just strong archetype. Like they didn't hit Lab when they released those festivals, and those were some miserable festivals, honestly. Lab is not very fun to play against, just straight up. I mean, it's like fine if I'm playing it in rank, but if I'm playing more like for fun, right? I don't really want to face Lab. But I mean, like, all this just works. So there are a lot more options for this festival than the other one. You're a lot more restricted in the other one. You can, for example, like, play some Time Thief, and that's just pretty solid, you know? Can't go wrong with Time Thief. Except, I don't really know how to play Time Thief that well, personally, so nothing is hit in Time Thief. And, yeah, you're doing pretty good, I guess, right? Actually, wait, what? Are these all the Time Thief cards, or am I losing my marbles? I guess these are all the Time Thief cards. Temper Wall, you have Bezel Ship, and then you have Redoer, alongside like Retrograde and stuff. Always pretty solid. And then for, let's see, for budget, is there anything you can do, like, if you're looking to play on a budget here? Well, actually, they banned Benkei, right? And I'm assuming Megalith is, like, hit, right? No full. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And then what else is there? Benten is at 1. Is Benten not at 2 normally now? For some reason, they limited Benten. Could not tell you why. Rituals are just allowed, though, which is weird, but okay. So, I mean, Vendrids isn't super expensive. You can make, like, a normal rare version of Vendrid. It might not, like, be able to compete as well as, like, Megalith, but, you know what? If you're really broke, this core is all, like, normal rare, so not the worst thing in the world. So, let's see. If I were to build a deck straight out for Fusion XYZ, I would probably not look for a deck that can Fusion and XYZ, because that's just dumb. It would be simpler to just play mono type, right? And just focus on one form of, you know, summoning. And just checking Dimensional Barrier, of course, is banned. It was not banned for, like, the last 2 festivals, though. Believe it or not. What a miserable experience that was. Well, win coin flip, don't lose game. Very nice. Alright, So if we're only allowed Fusion and XYZ, I guess another somewhat budget option would be Utopia, which surely they didn't hit, right? There's no way you hit Utopia, right? Okay, good. Utopia's not hit. So if you want to play Utopia, you're okay to do so. Phantom Knights is also fine, right? Well, you lose Bardiche, but you still get your XYZs. So, not like completely unplayable, but not as good as per usual, I suppose. So, alright, I have enough information to start my deck building. So, first I want some danger cards. So, for this specific event, I'm either going all in or I'm not going in at all, I suppose. So we're going to start off by doing a bit of these guys. So how about this feels right? And then let's do Dark Gripper. Ahaha, Dark Gripper. Of course. And then I've decided we will play Zombie World actually, right? And then the ratios I want would be like something like this, and maybe one of these. It's like one or none, simply put. And then, actually, Vampire Sucker is banned because no link, so I don't need to play Bloom. Sure. And Tuners, not necessary. We're just going to XYZ summon. Do Goddess. And then, let's do, I don't know, like Utopic Draco Future, I guess. Let's do this and this. And then we'll see if we can make another rank 4. If we do, we'll keep these guys in. Because then Dugaris plus another 4 that I'll go into for combo, I can just turn them into like a nifty monster negate, and we're solid. Small World. Doom King. 2 of. Destrudo. Even though there's no Synchro, Destrudo is still useful for level modulation. And then we'll have our Phantom Knights. Although Bardiche is banned, I usually did not play Bardiche anyways, so I believe the ratios are like something like this. Do I play this? No. Yes, no, maybe so. I do not know. And then we have Shade Brigandine. And I guess we'll play one of Break Sword, why not, right? And we'll also put in a copy of Zeus later on. And Fog Blades. Gotta make sure to grab them Fog Blades. So it's something like this, I think. And maybe we actually don't play Twin Skills at 2. Twin Skills does not do any searching, so whatever. And then we have Reinforcement of the Army. And then we'll do Ash Blossom 3 called by 2, as per usual. No issue with this, and we'll just have to work on the extra deck a bit more. And we still have some slots in the main deck that we can go through. Alright. So this, and then, oh yeah, Zeus. Maybe we go Dannard, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. If we just attack with this and make Zeus with this, I guess Dannard's fine, but I can get Dannard if I don't have the space for it, I guess. So from here, the next step is to fill out the rest of my main deck slots and my extra deck slots, I guess. So one of the things I'm actually super curious about is this. Dark World. Did they hit anything here? No, they did not. It's just Silva banned. That's normal. Peacock, that's a link. That's perfectly normal to be banned. Makes sense. So now we just need another rank 4 that we want to make. There's no link summoning as well, so I don't have to care about the deck space this takes as much. We have Levier. Levier. Any usage for Levier? No, probably not a big thing. Alright then. So right now we'll look for specifically rank 4s. And they should be... Actually, wait, this is a number. that's a problem. Then I can't do this because they can't be numbers. Alright, change of plans on that one, but we will take Redoer. And let's see, we're mostly going to be doing rank 4 and 3s. So I guess we should grab Cicada King as well. Trident is actually, like, okay. Just okay, though. Like, checking on Trident, that's, like, alright. And then you make Zeus. That's okay, but not, like, that strong. We have Steel Swarm Roach. There was a different rank 4, though, right? Wasn't there? I think there was a rare one we could play. I just don't remember the name. Up. Anyway, let's see. Nothing super interesting here. As a funny tech, though, I guess summoning Stealth Kraken isn't impossible, so... Is that something I should try for? This actually does somewhat play around Super Poly, so it might be funny to do so. So we'll throw this in just for the laughs, I guess. And then to pair with this, we'll need Utopia cards, just a couple. This doesn't actually require material for its effects, so we'll just get away with going. Let's see, Utopia Double and Utopia Dragnar. So we just double into Dragnar, and then we summon Stealth Kraken. And this also has an effect where when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can change the attack of the opponent's monster to 0, which is somewhat useful. It could maybe come up. I am not completely certain of this, but it would be at the very least funny. So we'll go with this, and then we'll grab Double or Nothing if I could find Double or Nothing. Anywhere. Double or Nothing. We will pick that up as well. And then, let's see. Just to round things out, I guess. I don't care about the consistency that much anymore. We'll go, like, 3 of these, and then we'll load up on Super Poly targets for now. Let's go Mud Dragon. Dragon Necro. Since we're playing 2 or 3 Super Polys, I'll load up on 2 Dragon Necros. Starving Venom. Straving Venom. Wow, that's a new card. Okay. Starving Venom. And then after this, let's grab Triffy Overtone. Well, spelling is hard. Try the Overtone. How do you spell this? Well, I'll just check related cards. Surely that'll work. Maybe if I check plant cards, related cards. Dragostapelia? No. Triffy Overtone. Wow, that's a really long name that's hard to spell. Cool. We got it. And now, how many targets do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could cut out one of them if we wanted, but we have the extra deck space, honestly. So, why not? Just why not? Okay. And for other rank 3s, we want, like, Cicada King, I guess, right? Cicada King is good. And we're just doing some basic rank stuff. Like, just doing some good old rank up stuff, you know, rank up, rank down. Just some XYZ summoning. Making it, like, pretty classical. And what if I type in Swarm? Here we go, Evil Swarm Nightmare. So, I don't know if I want to run this or not. The reason being, if people are playing a fusion deck, just Book of Mooning like my opponent's monster doesn't do much. So, yeah, that it's pretty awkward. If I Book of Moon your guy, it does nothing, you just simply fusion, summon anyways, you know? So, maybe not the best to go for. So, just having something decent. Let's just put in back row removal, I guess. What was it called? Tornado? Dragon? Yep. This rounds it out pretty well, and we can just do a quick hand test, and it should be, like, probably fine. Boom. Not fine. Okay, let's do a second one. Not fine. Can we get a hand with Dark Grepher in it, please? Or Small World? I will take either. Okay, but now we only have one monster. I see I'm playing too many spell traps here. Well, that's my fault, I guess. This can be fixed by just adjusting the ratios and putting in more monsters. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's see what we're actually running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, got it. So let's put in another copy of the Fam Knights of Ancient Cloak. And then for our normal summon that we might want to play, let's do Uni-Zombie. Uni-Zombie can be adjusted to be the correct level, either 3 or 4, depending on what we want. And it'll send a copy of Banshee or Doom King, which is what we typically want to do anyway, so let's go ahead, check this. Now we have Small World with this hand. This hand does a lot more than before. Okay, so Small World here. Reveal Tsuchinoko, and then we'll reveal, it doesn't really matter, but let's go with Danger Nessie, for example. Or we can do Uni-Zombie, whatever. Add Dark Grepher. Now we don't want to, let me think. Yeah, we do want to probably consider something. We either normal summon Dark Grepher here, or we special summon it. But we will no longer have any darks to discard if we normal summon Banshee, but that's fine. So just special summon Dark Grepher, and then we can do discard Doom King, and then we'll send a Dark to go along with our Doom King. So who would we send here? I think we send the Fam Knights of Ancient Cloak. That, or we can send Silent Boots. And now we can either grab a Fogblade or Shade Brigandine. If we grab Shade Brigandine, of course, we can then go ahead and make our Time Thief Redoer, and then we have this lovely effect where we can place one face-up card your opponent controls on the top of the deck. And that is pretty strong. Well, yeah, good enough for me. That, or we have Fogblade, so we'll pass on, like, Called by, Doom King, and then, like, Redoer. Which is not that bad. And then we have Uni-Zombie here and Danger Mothman. I mean, obviously, we can Small World away a copy of Uni-Zombie here for something else, and that'll be pretty good, I guess. And then we'll activate Mothman, and we'll probably be able to do something. We could do, like, draw 2, for example, and then discard 1, and then boom, Ancient Cloak. And then we can grab Shade Brigandine here, I guess. And that's alright. Well, and we would still have one card in hand that we would like discard. If we add it off of Small World, let's say... I guess Doom King's fine. Let's say we did Doom King, and then we discard Doom King. Would we discard Doom King here? Let me think. Yeah, that's probably okay. And Mothman special, then we have Uni-Zombie and Mothman. And then Fam Knights of Ancient Cloak. That leaves us with actually just Fogblade and... Actually, we wouldn't be able to discard this if we need to send and then have our right levels. Yeah. So we're ending on, like, basically just Doom King pass here. Not the most glorious hand of all time, but whatever. So here's Small World. This for... Dark Grepher. So right now, this list... we could juice it up a bit more. The issue is I'm playing too many of these spells. So it's mostly Prohibition and Super Poly. I should cut one of them. And then the rest should be fine. I want to be able to get into more rank 4s, so... that should about do it, I think. Just changing that, but Small World, this, and we finally have the combo, and then we take Danger Nessie, right? And then I'm realizing I forgot Zephyros. That was the issue. Well, that is an issue at least, so... Zephyros? What? Zephyros? Hello? Okay. Now we have Zephyros as well. Okay. So with the combo line I was thinking there, if we just have these two, that's plenty. So we have Dark Griffer, discard Danger Nessie, adding Jackalope, special summoning Tsuchinoko, and then we'll discard Zephyros. Zephyros puts this back, and then actually where does this go now? This actually went somewhere before, but it doesn't go anywhere now. Because we'll end up with weird levels. Self-Craig and pass, maybe, I guess. I think that's why that 2-card combo line ends. Not being able to link summon actually hurts this line a bit. So I might have to consider an entirely different line to go. Well, that's fine, I guess. But basically, Dark Griffer discards Danger Nessie. Danger Nessie adds Danger Jackalope. Danger Jackalope gets discarded. We'll send Zephyros from the deck, and then we'll special summon Tsuchinoko, return Tsuchinoko with the effect of Zephyros, and then we can activate Tsuchinoko's effect as well, if we wish. But we're mostly looking to go like do Garrus here, and then we with like our Zephyros and Dark Griffer, and then we would go, I guess, special summon back Dark Griffer with effect, and then we can send Tsuchinoko from our hand to send another guy. In this case, I guess, I don't know, we'll send probably Destrudo, and then with Destrudo effect, half our life points, and we can make either rank 3 or 4. So then we also have Dugar's on our field. So we have 3 monsters like this. But those 3 monsters aren't as useful because we can't do XYZ. We can only do XYZ infusion. If we could link them off, that would be a lot better. Just on the spot there, that's pretty much a Bardiche. I can link off like Dugaris with whatever for like IP, and then make Bardiche from there normally. Just for example, right? And there's a lot more advantage to build there. But instead of sending Destrudo, I guess we can also make rank 4 another way. We can make Redoer with the thing. Like even Redoer IP is pretty decent considering it was a 2-card combo. But no, I guess we can't do it that way. So I guess I'll have to rethink things, but yeah, you should for sure be thinking about Prohibition and Super Poly and what you can do about it. So right now in this engine, I guess I can't run Prohibition, which is unfortunate, so I'll probably have to run something more efficient. Well, I kind of have zombie brain, so I was just thinking about like Zombie World and Doom King too much, but yeah. That's all I've got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!